Welcome everybody. I hope you guys are doing good, doing fantastic. As you can see, this is the Dry Delight. Before we get started, I want you guys to know I truly appreciate all the good positivity that you guys have been spreading, all the good stuff you guys have been saying to me, and not just me. I know you guys have been spreading positivity because you on this channel, I know you spreading positivity. But my phone was ringing, I apologize. This is the Dry Delight. I have no idea what this game is about. As far as I knew, it was a detective game. So we all going in here blind. And yesterday, I was going to play it yesterday, but I just felt so bad and jittery, and I was dealing with a lot of my anxiety yesterday, so I truly apologize on those days I don't upload. My back be killing me from my injury from work, and also dealing with a lot of other stuff. So I truly apologize. I don't have the perfect schedule, but you're gonna get something at least once. I mean, at least every week you'll get something. But anyways, we're gonna jump right into this. We're all going in this blind. I have no idea. What a lovely sight. I think I'm a guy. I think it was a guy with blonde hair up here, so I think I'm a guy. What do you say we go get a drink? I'm already messing up. Boss, that's the 5th time you've used that joke today. Well, it's not your fault for I'm sorry, guys. It's your fault for making such a hilarious face every time. Richard. How you doing, Richard? My name is August Richard, and I'm a detective. Unfortunately, my parents thought a nice, classy name like James or John wouldn't be good enough for me. Everyone thought it'd be downright hilarious to call me July during my training, so I decided going by Richard would suit me just fine. He seems like a very lovable person. Leslie. That is a very weird name for a guy. I met a guy named Leslie, and I don't know why people name it. Please don't name your son Leslie. Richard, I'm hungry. Didn't we just have dinner an hour ago, boss? But my appetite for good food is never sated. Oh yes, trust me. I know. Good food will cure your pain. I just got done eating a sub and it was amazing. Just like my appetite for justice. What do you say? Should we go get some cannoli? No, ew. Cannolis are gross. Am I supposed to click on that? Little Italy. I guess. I get you. Little Italy's are similar to Chinatown. They hold large immigrant populations. Oh, that's okay. So it just tells you. Okay. A fellow in Little Italy makes really fantastic, boss. This is no time for cannoli. We've got a job to do. Oh, Richard. Always such a stick in the mud. This fella right here is my senior partner, Leslie Clark. He wears his long hair as what you might call a girlish face, and has what you call a girlish face. Goodness gracious, I apologize. So he's been more of a fair share of teasing too. Somehow, absolutely nothing seems to faze him. Case in point, he's worried about cannolis when we're supposed to be tracking down criminals. A true inspiration to us all. They look adorable, but although I feel like Richard is the cutest to me. I don't know. The spiky hair. I don't know. Put it in the comment section below which one you think is adorable. All right. Let's get down to business. Run through the plan one last time, step by step. You're still new to solo assignments, so I want to make sure you got all the details down pat. Or you've forgotten them because you fell asleep during our last meeting. How's that? Why am I clicking on that? This phrase is an older equivalent to come again. Oh, got it. I'll click on those and do a skim through read, but if you guys want me to fully read those, I will gladly go through them. Just don't blame me when y'all hear I apologize, I ain't got my glasses on, because I sure don't got them glasses on right now. Don't worry about it. I clear my throat, straighten my posture, and mentally pull up tonight's agenda. You and I are splitting up to gather information on Cleveland's illegal liquor business and enforce Volstead? Correct me if I'm wrong. Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. You know, we're getting a little late. Volstead's Act, or occasionally just Volstead. Okay, you know what? I'm probably saying that wrong anyway. I'm heading to the Speakeasy on Nez Avenue, and you're meeting with the FBI contact to scope out some warehouses. That face looks like he's like typical Richard to keep all the information. Leslie nods with his eyes closed, swiveling a little in his chair. Darn it. He'd better not be dozing off again. For tonight, my cover is Jack Vogue. That is a interesting name. That's interesting than August Richard. And I work for the city government. Yes. So you can say your job is helping civilians, and it'll be technically true because you're terrible at lying. Why did you get into this line of work again? I heard the agency needed Really phone. I'm trying to read. Thank you. I heard the agency needed detectives who didn't spend their payroll hours hunting for food. Richard, how cruel. I'm glad I did that. With a theatrical gasp, Leslie spins rapidly around in his office chair, like my dry remark just sent him into orbit. Sometimes I wonder about what bizarre twist of fate landed us together. Hurtful remarks aside, it sounds like you're all prepared. We'll meet back here tomorrow morning to trade reports, drink coffee, eat donuts. Oh God, I can tell he didn't like that. It is my imagination, or is he drooling a little? I don't see any drool. Yes, and decide our next plan of action, of course. Understood? Loud and clear, boss. I give him an easy salute before turning towards the door, smoothing out my vest. Richard. Please be careful. Watch yourself, stay alert, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Like what? Skipping out on the job to get a cannoli? I'm serious, Richard. You're my partner. I don't want to be turned into Swiss cheese by a Tommy gun or something. If you don't know what a Tommy gun is, look it up. It's a gun, you guys. Come on. He would use a food. You know what? That's something I would do. You gotta make funnies in this serious life that we live. So laugh at yourself and laugh at somebody else. I don't know, just laugh, because it's hard to laugh when you're going through a lot. So promise me you'll be careful, alright? I worry about you whenever you're off solo. Sorry. Oh. So I unplugged my microphone. So it might be a small clip of a be right back Jigglypuff popping up somewhere because my mic came unplugged while I was recording. So I was saying, he was worried about us. I'm gonna say I'm worried about him too. This guy, doesn't he realize it goes both ways? With a small sigh, I rubbed the back of my neck with my hand, unsure with how to phrase what I wanted to say. I worry about you too, Leslie. Not like I can help it, since you send yourself on sketchy jobs all the time. It's like you're just looking to be iced. Ice is technically, being killed. You guys, come on. Leslie blinks at me, as if he never even considered my concern to be a possibility. Sometimes people don't understand that you care about them just as much as, the other way around. But once you say it, that's why they tell you, speak now, or, don't speak at all, because, something bad might happen to that person. You never know. Tell them now. Really? That's very sweet of you, Richard. I feel like he's being sarcastic. He sniffles, clutching a hand to his collar. Darn it. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. You don't need to get all... But if you're so worried about me, why don't you pick up tomorrow's breakfast? We old geezers do need to sleep in sometime. Yeah, old geezers, huh? Shouldn't have said nothing. I should have said something different. Unless there's anything else important, boss, I am going to head out. All right. Leslie pushes himself up from the chair, stepping over to get to the door for me. Sorry. I expect great things from your report tomorrow. With any luck, we'll be well on our way to making Cleveland a Borno town drier than the Sahara Desert. Doesn't sound quite so encouraging, but when I put it that way, does it? Can't argue there. God bless America, land of the liquor free. See you in the morning, boss. Give him hell, detective. He reaches out to ruffle my hair fondly, as he often does. I stopped brushing it down a while ago. Leslie always likes to mess it up first thing anyway. We trade wide smiles, and with that, I head out into the cooling air at night. I know I had that backwards, you guys, but it sounded better that way. Next stop, Richard's first speakeasy. I'm guessing... I'm gonna let this go ahead and play, you guys. And with that, you guys, we are going to end it. Thank you so much, you guys. We're going to get into this. Let me know if there's any other games you guys want me to play. I tell you guys that all the time. A lot of you guys send me personal messages, and that's okay too. just if you send them to my email, at least leave me a comment saying, hey, I sent it to your email, because sometimes I don't check my email all the time, and I do apologize to those people who sent me like stuff like maybe like 2 weeks ago and I didn't see it. So just leave me a comment down below and just let me know you sent it to my email so I can go look at your message. And I love you guys oh so much. Let's keep the family growing, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.